And it's the same thing, that's the same thing that's going on now, right? I told you this was going to happen 15 years ago. I raised all kinds of hell when they were pushing Patriot through the first time. And what am I? Oh, I'm just a hippie liberal. You don't know what you're talking about. You wouldn't have a problem with this if it was your guy. Well, I do have a problem with this when it's my guy, but we're going to get to that later, okay? Right now, what I want to focus on is this. You let this happen. You bowed your little heads and you said, okay, you keep us safe and you can go ahead and spy on our phone calls and do whatever you want to. Just make sure the big bad Muslim doesn't come and get us. Pussies. Every one of you. Sickening. And I got a special note for Senator Ted Cruz, whose Facebook wall this morning has this beautiful message about, oh, we've learned in the last few months about this surveillance. You lying, miserable, mealy-mouthed, backstabbing, bottom-feeding son of a bitch. Who the hell do you think you're fooling? This shit's been going on for 3 decades at least. And oh, you just found out. You fucking liar. You call yourself a leader? You think you deserve the office you're in when you're going to treat people and talk to people like they're fucking stupid? Manipulate people with your fear and your divisive bullshit so nobody bothers to notice that you were in on this from the beginning? You fucking piece of garbage. I got news for you, Senator, and you can pass it on to your 534 buddies up there on the Hill. We the people are fed up with your bullshit. Every fucking word out of your mouths is based on the assumption that we are stupid, that we can't think, that we will refuse to remember details in the past if they're not convenient for us. And I've got news for you, brother. That might be your base. It ain't the rest of us. And we're real fed up with both sides of the aisle and this bullshit. Small government, my ass. It wasn't a Democrat, it wasn't a liberal that wrote the Patriot Act, it wasn't a liberal president that signed it. Now all of a sudden, when it's a liberal president that uses the tools you gave them because you're fucking stupid, now it's, oh my God, we gotta stop this, oh, the Constitution, blah, blah, blah. You don't give a shit about the Constitution. Not one of you. All you care about is trying to run the snarkiest little Facebook quotes so you can get shared and liked. All you care about is trying to bullshit your way through everything like a fucking lawyer. Who cares what's right or wrong just as long as I make the best argument? I care. A lot of us care. And a lot more of us are onto your horse shit than you think. We are real fed up. And a few words for the liberals out there, and especially the liberals who are Democrats. You're being played. You're being played by your media outlets. You're being played by your leaders of your chosen party. You're being played by your talking heads who preach your side of things. You're being played. Because I've got news for you. This president did make the decision to use those tools. And it's disgusting, and it's wrong, and it's a violation of all of our rights. It's a violation of the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't be angry about this. I'm not saying you shouldn't be bothered by this. I'm not saying that you shouldn't care about what's happening with this or that it's no big deal. What I am saying is you better focus, because this ain't about Obama, you dumb shits. This is not about the current administration. This is about how much power you're willing to hand over to your government. And I'm not normally one to go down this trite, contrived line of, oh, well, they're all just the same and blah, 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 because they're not just the same. But this is one instance in which they're a lot closer than any of us would like them to be. Because this administration made a decision to use the tools that a bunch of fucking idiots gave the last guy. To step all over us. And I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it until it starts sinking in. If it pisses you off when the other guy does it, there's no excuse for it not pissing you off when your guy does it. You don't sit here and cheerlead and go, oh yeah, well, President Obama, he would never do a bad thing like that, so we'll go ahead and give him this power. Because guess what? He's only going to be in office for 8 years maximum. The guy you like or the woman you like is only going to be in office 8 years maximum, and then you got to deal with somebody else. Do you trust them? Do you even have the right to give that trust to the guy who's going to be coming down the line or the woman who's going to be coming down the line 30, 40 years from now? Do you have the right to make that decision for your kids and your grandkids? No, I don't think you do. I don't think I do. Now, this wiretapping thing is a crock of shit. It's wrong. It's not ethical, and it violates our rights to privacy. And I don't care what your excuse is. Yes, there is a right to privacy.